There it goes. Hey, everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a good day, having a good evening. It's not been bad around here. Cold, but could have been worse. Trying to finish my game for the day, but didn't get it done. But hopefully, everybody had a good day. It's almost Friday. I can't wait. Ready for this whole week to be over with. Did it good. Hopefully, it's a little bit warmer on Friday because I do have to go out. So, oh well. If the wind would just die down a little bit, it could be any temperature and it wouldn't bother me. It's the wind. Yep. So, see. Mm, that's going to be cold. I'm ready for this weather to be over for sure. Definitely ready for this weather to be over. I want to be able to go back outside. Spend my time out there. Well, more of that time than just when I necessarily have to. Hi, uh, Elise. How are you? Hopefully I said that right. I'm not I'm not good with names. So I can't really see it that well. Yeah, so if it's sad, then go somewhere else. I don't think it's sad. I think it's normal. Might be a little bit quiet in here right now, but normal. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Hopefully everybody's had a good day anyway. So that's good. Oy. How's everybody been? How's the weather where everybody is? Hopefully it's warmer than here in Michigan. I know Texas was warmer today. So I haven't seen any of my friends from the UK, so I'm not sure. Hey, Jamie. It's, so, yep. Hi, Kennedy. How are you? Anybody got any plans for this weekend coming up? That's good, Kennedy. I'm okay, thank you. No, I don't have Nintendo. I don't play like video games. No. I did have a Nintendo Switch, but you're sliding, that'll be fun. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Hi, Woo. Thank you, Kennedy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend yet. Good. How's your day, Woo? Yeah, Jamie. I don't know. I just didn't really get into it. So, yeah, I'm not. I missed the video game thing. I was in the army while everybody else was learning how to play video games. So, I missed that whole craze. Thank you, Kennedy. Have a good night. Thank you, Jamie. Um, but yeah, people are like, "Do you want to play video games?" And I'm like, "Not really. Just don't interest me." They're like, "But they're shooting games." But if I want to play shooting games, I can just go to a shooting range and shoot. So yeah, never got into the video game thing. No, like if they still made the old classics like the original Mario Brothers and stuff, yeah, maybe. But they just don't have games like that anymore. That's a hard ask. My favorite by far is the M16 or AK-47. Um, but like handgun wise would be a 44. I had a Smith and Wesson 44 revolver. Yeah, that thing would put you down if you didn't know how to shoot it. Oh, Jamie, really? Yeah, like I like the old school games. I don't know. Shoot. When I was a kid, we didn't even have Nintendo yet, so I was probably 6, 5 or 6 when the first Nintendo came out. We had Atari, but didn't have Nintendo until, yeah, I was a little bit older. But then Nintendo came out and my parents got it for us and we never left the room. So they would have to kick us out of the house. So my mom threatened to take that thing away from us so many times when we were kids. She never did, but she never had to. The threat usually worked well enough. So now, like my daughter, I think she plays video games. I'm not sure. Um, I know she used to play the PS4 and PS5 with her dad, so, but I don't know if she has any of her own game consoles. I'm sure her boyfriend does, so yeah. I wish the Q&A stickers would go away already. Drive me nuts. No problem, Jamie. Okay. So, kind of quiet in here tonight. I don't have any of my mods here yet. That's okay. So, okay. Guys, got anything planned for tomorrow? I have nothing planned for tomorrow, but Friday morning I have to go out. So, I might go live tomorrow morning because I won't be home Friday morning to go live, but we'll see. See how I feel in the morning. I might not. I might not go live until Friday night. Oh, that's cool, Jamie. So, yeah, I get that. So, that well, at least you got something to do. Keep you busy. So, I gotta wait till tomorrow to go try to check my mail so I don't get stuck. It hasn't snowed too much today, and I know they cleared the sidewalks, so hopefully the sun will come out enough for it to melt the rest of the way so I can actually get to my mailbox. Like, yeah. If the wind would calm down a little bit, it wouldn't be so bad. I might actually just go outside and sit to go outside and sit. Thank you, Jamie. Um, cause like the cold don't bother me that much. It's just when the wind is blowing so hard you can't. It cuts through you. So there'll be some days here it'll be like 10 or 15 degrees out, but the sun will be up and the wind won't be blowing, and it feels warmer than what it is. So, but that don't happen too often around here for sure. Not during the winter. So, I think winter would be better if there was more sun here. So, okay. It's been pretty quiet out here this UD. So, it's okay though. Sometimes my notifications, like, they don't send them all out at once for some reason. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I don't know. What is it, Wednesday night? People could be out doing stuff, I guess. more than me. I'm a homebody. I never go out and do stuff unless I absolutely have to. So I'm good staying in the house. Yep. So I got my own little stuff here, you know. I don't go out unless I absolutely have to, and unfortunately, I have to on Friday, and I had to yesterday. So yesterday, got my flu shot. Kind of feeling it today, but yeah, most of the time I do like my grocery shopping online. Then I have my sister pick it up for me, so I don't have to leave my house. But like, I have to go out and pay bills, so I have to leave my house at least once a month. Besides my doctor's appointments and my therapy and stuff, I have to go out. But well, some of the time they come here. My doctors are the ones that are the worst because I have to go out for them. So yeah, I get to go to my two least favorite places Friday, but hey, get it done and out of the way with. And I don't think, well, I know I have at least one appointment out this month, but I think that's it. I'm not sure because my other appointment got switched. So let's see. Yeah, well, it hurts too, and it's a pain in the butt. My body don't move any better now than it did then, so I do it because I have to, and it keeps me strong. So hey, there's just some days I don't feel like doing it though. I do it regardless, but I'm surprised it's really quiet in here tonight. It's like that this morning too. Mm, yeah, not like I used to be, but that's a different story. uh, I can lift myself. That's all I need, so I'm good. Boy, and my nephew when he comes over. Can't really lift him. I kind of pull him up. He climbs. He's a monkey. My great nephew. He's about to be two. So I'll watch Amy. I was not in a work accident, really. I was injured, yeah, but not in an accident. It was kind of an accident. It was my dumbass that fell in the foxhole that got me swished, but you don't really look around for things when you're in a really intense situation. So shit happens. Kimberly, hey, how are you? I was waiting for somebody to come in. It's like none of my regulars are coming in. Hopefully, you're doing well, Kimberly. So, not me. Definitely not brave half the time. Talk to me on the 4th of July and you'll understand how not brave I am. uh, it's like, yeah, brave, no. Stubborn, yeah. Just do what I got to. I think everybody's brave because everybody faces something they don't want to. So, it's just how you deal with it, how you get through it. Mhm. Can't believe how quiet my neighbors are being right now. Uh, I heard think it was a table saw running earlier, and now it's like dead quiet. So, hasn't been this quiet in here all day. Oh, yeah, Kimberly, what did you find out? You said you would let me know, or haven't you found out yet? I'm still super curious to know how they tell the gender of the baby through a blood test, though. That one's got me. That's awesome. No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, um, but I thought, I've heard of other people saying that they've had blood tests to tell the gender, but then I'm like, how close could they get that to right, really, when they can't even with 100% assurity tell you if it's a boy or girl through an ultrasound? That baby's crossing its legs, you don't know what it is. So, but I have heard of it. I'm just curious of how they figured that out. So, I, so, okay. See, now that makes sense. Through genetics, they could tell whether it's going to be a boy or a girl because they can look at the chromosomes because they're either XY or XX, you know. So that way, they could tell the gender that way. I understand that. But, like, beyond that, I wouldn't see just through blood how they would tell the gender. So, yep. So, Man, tell you, if my daughter would have been a boy, like they said she was gonna be, I would have had two boys. I would have had my hands full. Girls are so much different than raising boys. So much different. My daughter was one of them. You can't sit her down on the ground because she doesn't want to get dirty, prissy kids when she was like toddler. And then as she got older, she became more tomboyish. And now she's like me and likes to go fishing and all that good stuff. So she called me the other day and she's like, I was like, I'm ready for the weather, for the spring. She's like, me too. I'm ready to go fishing. Like, yeah, that sounds like you. And then my mom says, well, why don't you just go ice fishing? I'm like, would you be going ice fishing in this weather? Uh-uh. I'm sure there's plenty of ice to fish on, but ain't nobody wanting to sit out in this cold ass wind to do any fishing. Shoot, you'd put up your little fishing blind and the wind would blow you across the ice. So, but when we were kids, that's what our parents would do is take us ice fishing. So, I used to hate it. Like I would have rather been playing with all my friends than going ice fishing. Too cold for all that. Too far away from the hot chocolate. So, I mean, I remember being in elementary school and living like right across the street from the school. We would walk to school, and my mom would watch us because it was like right across the field from my house. And we'd get like 2 feet of snow, and they wouldn't cancel school. And my mom wouldn't make us go to school because she thought they should have canceled school. So we would be sitting out in our front yard building snowmen and stuff and playing. And all the kids in gym class would be running around the block for gym. And they would tell us, you're going to be in trouble because you didn't go to school. And we would tease them. We'd be like, our parents said we could stay home. The little kids used to get so mad. uh, those were the days. Nowadays, you can't let your kid have a snow day or anything else without it becoming a crime. So it's like, come on now. We haven't had any school closings here this year, which is surprising. Well, they released early. Um, the first big snowstorm we got, but around here they haven't closed the schools. There was a 2 hour delay the day it was like the wind chill was like -20. So they're like, even if you freeze to death, you're still going to school. Yeah. These kids have a hard time getting a snow break around here. Now, if there's freezing rain, they'll close the schools. Like every time they'll close the schools. But for snow, not likely. Not unless you get like more than 6 inches. Then you might get a chance of them closing. But my daughter used to get so mad because we used to get so much snow. And then she'd have to go to school anyways, and she wanted to stay home and play in the snow. That's not how it works. You gotta go to school. So, think she might have thought about skipping school once or twice when she was a little bit older, but never had the nerve to do it. Because, yeah, she would have been in big trouble if she did, and she knows that. But then again, my kid did a lot of things that she wasn't supposed to. So, but she ain't a kid anymore. I call her my kid, but she's 23. So, like, my whole YouTube feed is how Ilhan Omar faked her own attack this morning. Like, it was obviously staged. It was so stupidly staged that it wasn't even funny. Like, give me a break. The guy threw apple cider vinegar on her sweater. And you know how much it affected her? She didn't even change her effing sweater. Like, give me a break. Everybody's like, but he got a charge. And I'm like, yeah, you would get a charge too if somebody paid you all kinds of money. Shit, you could pay anybody enough money to do it just about anything. There's proof of that. People do some pretty stupid shit. So, like, more snow coming. Not for me. Not yet, anyway. Wow, it's really quiet in here tonight. It's okay, though. Oh, I had to watch that. Excuse me. Anyhow, yeah, I am gonna get off here for the night. So, I'll probably be on tomorrow morning. Um, so I'll talk to you guys then. Have a good night. Love you guys.